Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this impressive vid. It's titled Drake's Revenge. Drake exposes LeBron's side chick. If y'all been watching me for a while, like very closely, and have heard things that I've said in the past. Anyway, he disses Jay-Z and trolls A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Okay, now let's see what Impressive has to say about all this. Speaking of Drake, of course, I reacted to all 3 albums. They're up on my Patreon right now. Check it out, link down below. Support your girl. And I'll be reacting to Lotto this week as well. Okay, we got new music on the Patreon. Check it out. But anyway, let's see what Drake got to say about LeBron's side chick. Let's watch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Drake broke some major records with his new releases, and before I get into that, I luckily received Medicare sponsoring this video.
Better than Timu, child.
Now I want to talk about Drake. Drake is breaking all kinds of records ever since he dropped 3 albums, Iceman, Habiti, and Maid of Honor at the same time. He now has the most #1 Habiti and Maid of Honor at the same time. He now has the most #1 albums by any rapper. He also is the first artist in history to debut 3 albums in the top 3 spots on Billboard. And him dropping all these albums actually makes him fulfill his contract with Universal Music Group. So this was a very clever play he did here, and he came out with a vengeance. I mean, he was swinging at everybody. He was, of course, swinging at his nemesis, Kendrick Lamar. He went at A$AP Rocky and said he was getting bodied by a singing ninja. He went at Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, also DJ Mustard. He dissed him in Too Hard for the Radio, and he also dissed Jay-Z and Pusha T in that song as well. And there's a DJ named DJ Head who claims that he censored those disses because the West Coast DJs don't want to play certain things aimed at certain people. And it's interesting because they had no problem playing Not Like Us, where Kendrick was literally calling Drake a PDF file. But now people like DJ Head has issues playing songs that are coming against people that he actually likes.
I have an edit of Too Hard for the Radio that you can play without disses in it. For the DJs who feel conflicted, if you go to djhead.com, it's just a DJ Head edit that you can play free of charge. You can download it.
So much hypocrisy. Also, Drake called out J. Cole. Now, his issue with J. Cole is the fact that J. Cole never called him back after that whole battle with him and Kendrick happened. And Drake and J. Cole were cool. They had the song First Person Shooter, which initially was supposed to be a song between Drake and Kendrick, but Kendrick turned it down.
Kendrick said no.
Shooting together. Oh, so before that beat ever made it to me, I think Kendrick wanted that. I mean, I think Drake wanted that to be a him and that song.
Okay.
Are we talking about First Person Shooter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not him confirming what Kendrick said on Euphoria.
Kendrick is supposed to be on that song. If y'all don't know, for a long time, every time Drake do an album, he would send Kendrick something to get on. So this is going on behind the scenes. So y'all know. So anyway, but Kendrick has not liked Drake for a long time.
So according to sources, Drake wanted to do the collaboration with Kendrick, but Kendrick wasn't feeling it because he and Drake have been throwing subs at each other over the years. So he didn't want to play nice with Drake. Even he didn't want to be fake. Was trying to squash it. So instead, Drake decided to collaborate with J. Cole. Now, when they dropped First Person Shooter, J. Cole kind of made the mistake of name dropping Kendrick. Even though he was giving him a nod, it still kind of felt like a slight because the whole time Cole and Drake were boasting about being the top 2 guys, and then there's Kendrick being number 3. And Kendrick felt a way about it, which is why he dissed them in the Like That song with Future and Metro Boomin. And this is what started the whole 2024 battle between Drake and Kendrick.
2 years.
J. Cole went completely ghost on Drake during this time when Drake was getting attacked by all these different rappers, and he was also getting sabotaged by all these industry executives, including the head of Universal, Lucien Grange, because Lucien was mad that Drake was trying to do another bigger deal outside of Universal. So while all this was happening, J. Cole basically went ghost on Drake. Meanwhile, Lucien's grimy self was pumping up Kendrick to devalue Drake so Drake wouldn't leave Universal to sign a bigger deal with another company.
Okay, Universal gave him $400 million.
For what?
For as an advance on his royalties.
Okay.
Well, he recouped that within the year. Year and a half, something like that, was already in renegotiations. Then Sony came along, said, we'll give you $500 million. And he had leverage. Universal was like, no, and then that's what this case is about. Okay, did you release Kendrick and sabotage me to get my numbers down so that I didn't have the leverage to get this money? And because I was going to go to Sony, you wanted to ruin it. And I mean, that's what we went through with Mariah, was they were trying to devalue her brand at the end of the Sony run. You know, the J-Lo thing, the Ja Rule thing, all of that stuff was to devalue her brand before she jumped labels.
Exactly. The head of Sony at the time, Tommy Mottola, who was also Mariah's ex-husband, was trying to ruin her career and use J-Lo to do it. He had J-Lo stealing her ideas, stealing her songs, which is why Mariah didn't like J-Lo for a long time. And basically, Lucien Grange was using the same tactic with Drake.
He looks like the Penguin. If you saw the show on HBO, that was my shit. It's my favorite TV show I've watched in years. I can't think of anything better in like the past, I don't know, 5 years. But he looks like him.
Lucien Grange was using the same tactic with Drake. He was using Kendrick to punish Drake for trying to leave and get a better deal. This is why I have a different perspective on the battle now, because at first I was all here for it, but I realized they did Drake really dirty, which is why he sued. Like, he had an issue with the label. And unfortunately, J. Cole kind of left him hanging. And in the song Make 'Em Pay, Drake alluded to J. Cole getting a second opinion by Jay-Z, which is why J. Cole backed away from that whole situation and never called Drake back. So once again, Jay-Z's hands is getting exposed.
You know why? Drake probably was on the phone like, yeah, we about to get this nigga. Let's team up against him. You know, and Cole like, yeah, all right, let me hit you back. After he talks to, Jay-Z, he talks to Kendrick, he like, no, I don't want to get involved in that. And Drake on some demon time, and Drake want, me to get involved, and he want us to jump Kendrick. I ain't trying to do that, so let me just not ever call him. Let me just, back out. Which I think is a coward move. Like, sure, make whatever choice you want, whatever. I've already talked about this many, many times, but if, he couldn't even give him the courtesy to call him back and say, yeah, nah, I'm not going to do that. And I'm cool on all this. I do think that's lame. If that's what happened.
For doing some sneaky stuff behind the scenes. And I already talked about it in my video, but I do believe that Jay-Z played a role in targeting Drake. And Drake knows it too, which is why he dissed Jay-Z in some of his songs. He dissed him in Whisper My Name, saying that he would rather take the $500K than have dinner with Jay because he can't learn anything from him. He also dissed him in Too Hard for the Radio and brought up the fact that Jay-Z was mentioned in the Epstein files. He said, dang, y'all was really island hopping back then, huh? Now your names got redacted. Yeah, now a dude got a fact check. What? He also said in his song, Janice, Shut the F Up, we know how you OGs rocking already, my end, the jig is up. So he was kind of referencing Nicki's tweet when she was going at Jay-Z saying the jig is up. Jay-Z's nickname is also Jigga, so... He's calling Jay-Z to the floor, and I don't think Jay-Z really wanted to engage with Drake, but it looks like he's going to have to at least say something. Drake even put subliminals in his video, and some people were saying that this was supposed to be Beyonce. I don't know if that's the case here, but those are the conspiracy theories. I don't know. Drake was alluding to something, and it kind of felt spooky. I'll just say that. Also, Drake trolled A$AP Rocky. Drake and A$AP Rocky been going back and forth, and really their main issue is over Rihanna. I've talked about this in my previous video. I do kind of feel like Drake is still somewhat bitter towards Rihanna. I don't know what happened between them, but I do kind of sense some saltiness from Drake that Rihanna has moved on to A$AP Rocky. I mean, he dissed her in his song Fear of Heights, and A$AP Rocky responded in his song Stole Your Flow. He said, first you stole my flow, so I stole your beat. Now I'm a father, my beat better than my toddler. My baby mama Rihanna, so we unbothered. And Drake, of course, couldn't let that go without responding. So he said in his song, Burning Bridges, yeah, your baby mama ain't even post your single. Damn, where she at? Yeah, where she at? Why is he even paying attention to what Rihanna posts?
Right.
That's what I want to know. But yeah, Rihanna did promote A$AP Rocky's upcoming tour. She said, "Me pulling up to my man touring flats because now I gotta bring the kids."
Oh, now
she
she
posted this video and in the song said, "He wanna be my bop." I think that might have been a sub at Drake. Drake also was being messy again, alluding to LeBron James cheated on his wife, Savannah. Now, in his song Make Them Remember, he did diss LeBron. He was upset that LeBron basically switched up on him and sided with Kendrick against him, and even singing Not Like Us at the top of his lungs, knowing that the song was calling Drake a pedophile. So Drake felt a way about that because he and LeBron were actually friends. Like, they were
LeBron
good friends.
ain't shit.
And he couldn't...
He was vibing to this song way too hard. It's like you going to the concert, you seeing that, you know, people are taking taking clips of you, getting pictures, all that, and you like having the time of your life. You at parties and shit going super hard to the song. Like, you doing a lot, and this man got you tatted on him. So this did seem kind of fake for LeBron, but whatever.
Understand the switch up, but honestly, I don't think LeBron really thought of it that deeply because LeBron is actually cool with Kendrick too. And also, if we're gonna be honest, I don't really feel like Drake's friendship with LeBron was healthy, at least for LeBron, because allegedly Drake was out here helping LeBron cheat.
Yo, LeBron, I talked to enough whores in Canada. You've been cheating on your damn wife. Drake used to facilitate the host, and basically, essentially, you can't dance to a song about him being a pedophile. He used to supply you with the...
Wait, have I heard of this before? Have I heard him say this?
Sorry, man.
I mean, I already know some things. So anyway, but yeah, I don't know if I reacted to Axe saying this because this does sound familiar, or maybe I'm referencing things that I've heard in my real life. I'm not confirming or denying anything. I don't know LeBron. I don't know anybody who. I don't know anything. So don't listen to me. But yeah, I don't know how I react to this specifically.
Yes, if I'm Drake, I snitch on you too.
And people do feel like Drake has been dry snitching. In fact, in his video for Make Them Remember, he brought out this model named Chromaz right at the timestamp he was dissing LeBron. And people feel like this was the woman that LeBron allegedly had an affair with. Now, there have been a lot of rumors about LeBron having affairs. It's kind of been an open secret, and I'm sure Savannah is aware of it, but she still is not okay with it, and I don't think she liked LeBron and Drake's friendship at all because Drake was a bad influence on LeBron. Drake is a single man who's allergic to having a healthy family. He is not the type of person that a married man should be hanging out with.
Okay, well, that is on him. He gets to choose where he goes. I've never liked when women have a problem with their men's friends. Like, you influence him. Girl, this is a grown-ass man. If he want to cheat on you, he gonna do so. He don't need his friends to do anything to go find the bitches. If he really want to cheat, he gonna cheat. And same thing, when men don't be liking their girlfriend's friends. It's like, sir... If she want to bust it open, she's going to do it with or without her friends' help. You think she need her friends to cheat on you? So this whole, I don't like your friends. They influence you like you a child. Everybody's grown here. Hello? If it wasn't Drake getting him the bitches, somebody else would if he want the bitches. Girl, bye, if this is the case.
So yeah, Drake and LeBron's fallout was inevitable, and honestly, I'm glad that they're not friends because LeBron has too much to lose to get caught up with these girls.
Girl,
okay, he has to protect his family image.
Girl, no, expose him. Expose all these cheaters. I'm not here for this whole, LeBron has a good image and he needs to stay away from Drake if Drake is exposing him. Because people put LeBron on a pedestal as if he's this, upstanding family man. No, if you out here cheating on your wife, then you're not this great guy and this great family man, okay? No, expose these people if you are directly connected to the situation, then expose them.
Drake was that toxic friend who was enabling his behavior, and see, that's not right. So I know Drake feels hurt.
LeBron is nobody's child. Let's stop. Y'all trying to shift the blame to Drake when LeBron is the married man. He's the one who should be walking away from the hoes.
that LeBron
Drake ain't taking his penis and
him, but he
putting and making him cheat on his wife.
Was helping LeBron betray his
Girl,
wife.
bye.
Allegedly. So
Bye.
him expecting
I don't like that
loyalty in
narrative.
this situation is kind of wild. But anyway, I have to give it up to Drake for bouncing back the way he did. Now he can get out of his contract with UMG. I don't know what his next step is. If he does go independent, I could kind of see him having some obstacles because they don't want these artists to really break away from the system like that. So
they want to keep making money.
It might not be an easy road for him, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. But anyway,
I think he would be successful regardless. So even if they don't want to, even if they try to sabotage him, he's still gonna win in the end. But yeah, this whole little segment about LeBron is a family man and Drake is wrong and Drake shouldn't be friends with him because Drake is a bad influence. That whole narrative trying to baby LeBron, I don't like that at all. Putting the blame on Drake as if he can control what another grown man does. Get up out of here. That man, if he cheats because he wants to, and with or without Drake's help, he'll cheat. Okay, even if he no longer cool with Drake, you think that's gonna stop him? Like, well, don't got Drake to supply to the bitches no more. No, it will continue. If he's cheating, the cheating will continue with or without Drake's help. Let's stop. But yes, very interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.